Huge thanks to Mechanic Quack for showing me this and making this video possible. Hello guys, my name is ObliviousOverlord, and today I will be showing you how you can perfectly burst / macro any gun and phantom forces by using the secret formula to set up your macro. Keep in mind that Mechanic Quack verified this to be working for all gaming mice that come with applications to set up macros such as Razer Synapse and Logitech G Hub. If you do not have a gaming mouse with these options, feel free to use auto hotkey and follow along. But keep in mind that I'm not 100% sure that it will work as intended. Alright, before I show you how you can burst your gun and set your macro, I just want to go over the formula first. So right here we have 60,000 divided by RPM times the number of rounds shot per burst plus 10 equals X milliseconds. So for this we're going to use the FAMAS F1 as an example here. The FAMAS F1 shoots at a 900 RPM burst, so we can just replace RPM with 900. And then we can see that FAMAS F1 has a 3 round burst, so we can just delete this right here and replace that with 3. And we should get our answer here. Oh, forgot to delete the milliseconds, my bad. And X equals 2110, which translates to 0.210. That right there is your magic number. You want to keep that in your head and set your burst macro for later. So, that being said, let me move on to Razer Synapse and show you guys how you can set your macro. And now that I am in Razer Synapse, let me go ahead and show you guys what to do first. So, once you get in here, you want to head over to macro and create a new macro. So, just click on the plus sign right here and press record. And when the timer counts down, just click on the screen and just stop it. And this is the key thing. Head over to properties over here and delay action mouse button. You want to make sure your action is mouse button and mouse button is left click. And as for the delay, just type in the magic number you got. And for me, it was 0.21. So we're just going to set it to 0.21 here. And then after that, just rename your macro to whatever gun this is. So we have the FAMAS F1. So of course, FAMAS F1, press enter. There we go. After you complete your macro, just head over to mouse and bind this. So for my mouse, I have left click. We want to change this to macro and scroll up right here, the slide button to left click. So how to do this, just click on this and set this to mouse function, left click, disable turbo, save, and then you should be able to change your left click, which we're going to set to macro, FAMAS F1, play while assign key is pressed. That right there should do the trick right here. So let's hop into the game and show you guys the FAMAS F1 macro and burst. Alright, I am now in the VIP server for the main game, and also huge thanks to MPRay for providing this VIP server for me to work with. So let me just spawn with the FAMAS F1, set this thing to burst, and let's compare the full auto against the burst macro. So here is the burst. That's burst right there, me just holding down left click with the macros. Now switch to full auto, and let me use my side mouse button to hold down full auto. As you can see, the full auto has a bunch more recoil and the widespread. Just to burst again, and yeah, the burst is just a 900 RPM FAMAS F1 laser. Very accurate, very good thing to use. But that being said, Mechanic Quack will take over now and show you guys how you can do this on Logitech G Hub.
Hi, I'm Mechanic Quack, and I'll be showing you how to use the G36 and make a burst macro for it, just like Oscar. So, you go to the fire rate, which is 750, and the burst, which is 2 rounds. So now we can go into our calculator
and do 60,000 divided by 750. That's 80. Multiplied by 2 for the rounds per burst, we get 160.
Now for the macro, go into Logitech G Hub, select the device you want to put the macro on, and go to assignments. Now we have to create the macro. Click macros, create new macro, and name it whatever you want. I'll name it G36 for the purpose of the video. Now we select repeat while holding, and we start recording. Click, and then stop recording. Uncheck use standard delays, and set this number to 160 milliseconds. Now to ensure it works better, we set a 1 millisecond delay right after, so it repeats very quickly. Save the macro, and drag it over to the side button or whatever button you want to use. Now we go back into Phantom Forces, and look, this is the recoil on auto. This is the recoil on burst. Now let's go back to auto, burst. There's a pretty big difference. Well, now I'll hand it over to ObliviousOverlord. Thank you for including me in this video.
Thank you, Mechanic Quack. As for the auto hotkey users, there will be a burst macro in the description below. Just copy and paste it on Pastebin. If anyone out there is familiar with auto hotkey, I'll really appreciate it if you can make a script for us that allows you to change your toggle keybind in milliseconds / delay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Let's go for 500 likes. I have to go now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.